Worms, take your mark, get set, and go. It is the 38th annual Woolly Worm Festival, and it is coming up not this weekend, but next weekend in Banner Elk. Of course, the worm races are the focus, but there are other events too. Here with more on this fuzzy, fun festival are Kregge and Adam Binder. We have Mr. Woolly Worm and Mr. Woolly Worm in training, I understand.
Right.
I like it.
You know, the old Woolly Worm is getting pretty old, so they're bringing in a younger guy that he can,
I see
announce a lot of the races and everything.
For the festival.
But this is going to be a great festival. It'll be in Banner Elk just in a little over a week from now. We'll probably race over 1,000 of these woolly worms on Saturday and about 600 on Sunday. We have about 175 craft booths, 30-some food booths. It's just like a international food festival. And the winning worm wins how much on Saturday?
$1,000 for the winning worm, and then we use that worm to predict the weather for the coming winter season.
Yeah, I was going to say, these worms, the winning worm has a very big job. And tell me how, it's a very precise scientific method. How does the worm predict the winter?
Well, number one, it has to win 3 major races. And for any athlete to win 3 major races in one day is something else.
Major training.
Then the veterinarian comes along and does what, Adam?
They make sure they're steroid and stimulant free.
Okay.
We don't want any woolly growth hormones out there at the festival.
Absolutely not. There was one disqualified a couple years ago.
It was a
and
terrible...
no singeing of hair like I've had through the years.
It's quite the controversy.
And then once that happens, then we judge the woolly worm. And what people don't know is that the woolly worm is the only insect or animal alive that has 13 distinct body sections. There's 52 weeks in a year. There's 4 seasons. Every season has 13 weeks. So when you see these worms stretched out, they have 13 body sections.
Okay.
So the first week of winter is at his head, and the last week's at his tail. And what colors are we looking for to predict it, Adam?
If it's a light brown, it's a normal weather. As it gets darker, the black will be an ice storm and below average temperatures. So up there, we want to have a lot of dark brown so we get a lot of snow in the mountains for our skiing seasons.
Okay, sounds good. So let's just say Lightning Lynn here were to win, my worm. I named it Lightning Lynn. You like that?
That's good. It looks like the first week will have a little snow, then it's got brown in that second week.
Okay.
The next 3 weeks have a little bit of snow, and this is a fairly light brown worm, which means that about 5:30 in the evening it's going to get cold. You better get your jacket and your sweater. And in the morning you'll have to scrape your windshield off, but about 10 o'clock you can get comfortable again. Then if you'll notice at the very tail, he's got a little bit of black on him there.
Yeah.
That means watch out, another snowstorm's coming,
You're
or
kidding.
at least some light snow and ice on that final week.
So that'd be like about Easter time, right? Right in there?
Yes, ma'am.
Look at that. Did you know that a worm could do so much, right?
Oh, it's great. And the neat thing is that all this money that we make is all given away to children's activities. So the club makes absolutely no money off this. We do our own expenses and everything. And we help all kind of organizations in the Avery County, North Carolina area.
And it is so much fun. You guys have a blast, and as you can see, the stage is huge. You brought in like a little mini stage here so we could see it. Let's show everybody a little bit about what it looks like out at the Woolly Worm. There's the big board, and you can see everybody's got their worms racing, and you're calling them, and it's exciting.
That's right. There they are. Some people blow up on them. Once the worm's on the string, you can't touch the worm, you can't touch a string or touch the race board.
Okay.
But you see the rest of it. They try everything from screaming and hollering, and of course they win some nice money.
Oh,
you win $25 if you win your first heat, $100 if you win your second heat, and $1,000 if you win the big one.
It is going to be so much fun. I love it. Well, let's give everybody the information. Don't forget Lightning Lynn over here. I want to see how he does. All right, well, here it is. It is the Woolly Worm Festival. It is coming up not this weekend, but next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, right there at the elementary school in historic Banner Elk. For more information, you can check out the website. Guys, great to have you on the show.
Great to be here. Thanks for having us.
That was a lot of fun. All right, we're going to head over into the kitchen coming up next. We are getting ready for the fall season with some squash and pumpkin, all kinds of good stuff. Stay with us.